this ain't enough. All of my dreams were starting to rust, but I believe that I can adjust. Positive thoughts, I'm starting to trust. Nothing's deserved unless you work. Something of worth requires an urge. I have been hurt by those at their worst, but that gave me will, some power, a surge. And they know that I won't surrender, so they fear me as a contender. When I fight, they always remember, yeah. I will be known, I won't let go. I will not stop, I will be great. I will be known, I won't let go. I will not stop, I will be great. 'Cause we came here to conquer, like we're monsters. We can last much longer, we do this for honor. We came here to conquer, like we're monsters. And we can last much longer, we do this for honor. I am a hunter, I've been filled with demons and hunger. I am the thunder, I command the masses in numbers. Look at the
Konbawa, konnichiwa, ohayo gozaimasu. This is Marko Yamashita at the Marko Yamashita Show, and we are going to be kicking off Fright Month, I guess we want to call it, with Phasmophobia. I have not played this game for... I think I played it once or twice since I had the privilege of playing with Fuamoko before they joined Hololive. So yeah, this is definitely different. I did not realize just how revamped they did the inventory system with all the very antiquated and somewhat questionable equipment. So yeah, my accuracy level right now is maybe 1 out of every 4. I have done quite a bit of grinding just so I could get most of the equipment, at least, you know, the first versions of everything, and have money to spare. So yeah, we got all the way up to there at least. But so what I'm gonna do is, since I've probably put in, several hours, but what I usually do is I usually try to do 1 or 2 on amateur just as a warm up, and then 'cause honestly I feel that the game typically has somewhat of a pattern with how they present the ghosts and everything. Okay. And what I mean by that, it seems like the game typically does kind of it really seems like it does a like if you start it up one time, all the ghosts are like ultra aggressive, and you start up a different time, all the ghosts are extremely shy or hard to find, that kind of thing. So I usually try to play 1 or 2 on amateur just to kind of get a feel for it. Umberto, welcome to the stream. Well, I'm on my old PC. My new, that's not new anymore, but my gaming rig, the hard drive has been sent off, or not the hard drive, the motherboard's been sent off to get RMA'd, because it's bad. And I had been putting up with it since I got the PC, but it's been getting progressively worse, and so I figured I should really try to get the board replaced while it's still under factory warranty, and I still had 2 years left. So, um, and this game, anyways, is playing pretty nice with the old PC. This is the first time I've played this game with my RTX 3060 in this particular PC. So I think that's helping a lot. Cause I used to have a GTX 1080 in it, and it worked. Okay, you're in this room here. Yeah, you're in this room here. Okay, so we're gonna set up in here. Yeah, and usually when I'm yapping, if it's gonna be spooky right away, it usually... Now, don't you be knocking over my camera. I've had several ghosts throw my cameras around, which I did not appreciate. There's some good activity there. Okay. Okay, so we know what room it's in. I always try to put 2 cameras in there once I get 2 cameras. That way I get 2 different angles, and in case it throws one of my cameras. That's the way I roll anyways. And we'll set you down there. And then we'll get you and see if I can put you right there. What I really hate about the new inventory system in this game is how they have the dots in it, because the dot this pin light thing just drives me nuts. It's like, I can never get a reading with it when I use it. So I usually just give up trying to use it completely. Okay. I want to make sure it doesn't run out of the room, so I always put motion detector right outside the room, or nearby anyways. But everything's going well. I'm not going to say everything's going really well, because quite honestly, there's a lot of things that have been kind of, I've been on a losing streak a lot lately, and it's been extremely annoying. Oh, we got... okay, we got EMF level 5. Okay, good job, good job. See, the ghost responded to that, once it felt the negative vibes. So you are going out of the room. Okay, that's good to know. I just heard that little beep there. What are my secondary objectives? Okay. Let's try... See, usually when I finish setting up, it usually takes me about 5 minutes to set up, and then I can at least check cameras, listen for motion detection, look for spirit orbs. But yeah, I have been kind of on a losing streak lately. But I'm trying to stay positive with all that. It's very hard, honestly. But hey, I mean, you can only go so far before you hit rock bottom, and after that, the only way you can go is up, right? So, but I at least want to try to stay positive for this month, and just kind of take it one day at a time. Oh, I just threw my camera. And I don't see any spirit orbs. So I think we can safely cross that out. We did get EMF 5. Yeah, I heard it beep again. And there's still no spirit orbs. So, I mean, Gary Bailey. Okay, let's see if I can go annoy it. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Gary? Hi, Gary. Gary, if you're here, give me a sign. Gary Bailey, are you here? Gary Bailey, are you here? Gary Bailey, give me a sign, please. Gary Bailey, give me a sign. Hi, Gary. Do you want to talk, Gary? Can I get a picture of you, Gary? Okay. Doesn't seem to be talkative. After all the fixing, your PC seems to be working fine. Well, this PC is, and I putting the new video card in it gave it, a little bit extra life, which, I'm happy about, because at least, the intention I had was to have this PC be, running OBS and, any web pages, that kind of thing, right? And then, have the other PC purely as the gaming rig. There are no... Aha! Okay. Let's move you over here. Hey, you signed my book, Gary? I'd really appreciate if you signed my book. Now, see, this is what I don't like about this. I mean, that looks like it's freezing, but it's actually like 2 degrees above freezing. Technically. What do you think, Gary? Is this freezing or close to freezing? No? Okay. Well, he's not talking. I'm gonna call it freezing. But it's always like one or the other, right? I mean, it's either freezing or not freezing, you know. But um, but I mean that's about the you know, the gist of it. I at least have the video card in here where it takes a lot of the load off of the CPU and everything else. You know, the only bad thing is I know there's a couple bottlenecks that pop up, especially with like the loading and stuff like that. Um, okay. Well, I still think it's a gen. You know, I mean, if we take out freezing temperatures, what's the Mylene? And this one hasn't been vocal, so it has to be the it has to be a gen, because, well, okay, we're gonna do this. We are going to try the dots here again. I never have good luck with dots, but we're gonna try it. And maybe it'll show up and give me a picture. Let me take a picture. Because you still haven't signed my book. Okay. I know you're in here. Hey. We're not playing dodgeball here now. Okay. I mean, you can see my breath, so you know he's in here somewhere. Now you just left. Oh, wait. Did I see you? Was that? Will you stop throwing the ball at me? See, I never have any luck with this thing. There's just... I hear you. Yeah, you could at least, like, show yourself so I could take a picture, right? No? You're not gonna let me take a picture of you. I mean... See, he's right. He has to be, like, right next to me, because it looks like my breath is kind of, like... condensating on him, maybe? See? I mean... But half the time, or most of the time, that doesn't count. Okay, I think I saw him run past me. I think. We're gonna stand at the door here, because... I really wish they didn't set the level cap so high for the upgraded version of all the equipment. Because, I mean, you have to play it, like, a lot. And be extraordinarily good. in order to get to just get level 2 of this stuff. Okay. I'm going to say that we saw him with dots. And we'll go with whatever it is dots is. Let's look at my sanity here. Okay, I have 71. So we're going to pick dots. And we'll go with Goro. When using a video camera is the only way to see it. So you have to use dots and a video camera. So can I see him now? Not that my cameras are upright anymore. I don't know. They've changed this game so... Okay, I heard you beep. Where are you? Okay. I am gonna go try to find the bone. Cause at least I want to get credit for the bone, if I can find it. You can stay over there. Where is the bone? Ah, you've been coming through the wall and coming over here. Interesting. Okay, bone, bone, no bones. Okay, bone, bone, bone. Hey, don't be throwing things over here. Okay, I mean, you already threw the ball at me. Bone, no. Bone. Bone. Bone, no bone, no bone. Okay. Is the bone in here? No. Okay, is the bone in here? Oh, there's a teddy bear. What's the teddy bear doing over here? Okay, I got to go downstairs. I hate coming down here. Wow, where is the bone? That's weird. I have never not... Oh, wait a minute. No, that's paintbrush. I have never not seen the bone materialize on a map. Okay. Well, let's call this a hunt and see if we're right. Okay, so we're gonna go with Goro. And we're gonna see if we're right here. Yay, we're right. Huzzah. Okay. Well, we earned some change on that. Good job. All right. So I spent 5.5 minutes in the ghost room, and 11 minutes in the dark. Okay, so let's try edge Field Road, since this one's a little harder. And then we'll go back and try the normal. Because I have a feeling that once we go up to the normal, that's when I'm going to start dying again. But yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Parabolic microphone. Okay. EMF. So we are going to get an EMF reading. Okay, and parabolic microphone. So, since we need to get the microphone as part of the secondary objective, we're gonna take that with me. This house brings back so many memories. This is the house that I got to play with Fuamoko. And I'm always going to remember this house for no other reason other than I got to play this game with them. And it makes me smile every time I play this map, because it's the thing that I remember most about this game. And that's why I haven't played it in so long as well, because for a long time, it actually kind of hurt to play this game, because it, you know, I was seriously wondering, you know, what their future was going to look like. And you know, I mean, everything kind of ended on a sad note when they graduated, you know. But now that they are where they're at now, you know, I'm slowly starting to be able to like watch their old content again. You know, I hadn't watched the replay of that Phasmo stream until, you know, people started asking me to clip it so they could watch it, you know. And I thought I had I thought I had recorded my end of things when I was playing, you know, because you can't hear some of what was going on, and a lot of it, you know, there was a lot of chatter between the other three of us. Oh, there's the bone. Okay, there's the bone. I gotta remember that. You know, and you know, we were talking, you know, behind the scenes of, okay, who's gonna escort them, who's gonna stick by them, make sure that they're okay. You know, who's gonna do what, you know, that kind of stuff. And a lot of that chatter, you couldn't hear, because they couldn't directly hear us. You know, we could only, you know, chat amongst ourselves and then type to them, because they, you know, you don't want to have any unforeseen incidents, right? Okay, you're in this room, so let's see. But yeah, when we were playing, half the time we were panicking because they were panicking, and the other half of the time we were like we were just trying to stay organized so we could make sure that we got the win for them, and none of us died. God, okay. I don't actually hear anything. Hear all the creaking. I don't know if that counts. Okay, we are going to go grab the rest of our junk, and then we'll come back to that. Oh, it's already been 5 minutes. Okay. Throw that over there. Okay, and throw that down. And mount. Okay. Now you gonna let me pick up another. Okay. But yeah, it took me quite a while to start wanting to play this game again, because it was just so, not that it was heartbreaking to me exactly, but it was definitely painful, and so even now, my evenings, I don't watch like regular TV. I just don't bother. There's nothing on regular TV I really want to watch anyways, I have been always, will be a gamer, so, with the whole VTuber thing, it was definitely a welcome piece of content that was streaming, because it was something I could enjoy, right? Oh, okay, we got spirit orbs, so that's a good sign. Okay. And for me, my evenings, I don't watch a lot of people in the evenings, because there's just not a lot of streamers that appeal to me. Oops, that's floating. I watched Guru for a while, until her community got toxic. And by the way, there's been several tweets in the last 24 hours about people talking about how toxic her community has gotten, and how she's going to be streaming less. And I didn't realize until recently that, because I never watch IMA, that that IMA only streams like twice a month or something like that, which to me is a really surprised me because I was like, what is she doing for the rest of the month, right? Okay. Well, you're not hitting level 5. Most other people in Hololive at least, stream twice or 3 times a week, or most of the time they do, right? But I didn't realize that she was only streaming like twice a month. But then I started thinking, and like Marine, she doesn't stream. I mean, there are times where she streams a lot, and then there's times where she hardly streams at all. Oh wow, that thing sucked my sanity really good. Okay, so let's see what we know. No EMF 5. No ultraviolet. I didn't see any ghost writing yet, but we can go back and look. So we'll take the spirit box and spirit box. So I kind of wonder. I kind of wonder if they aren't like doing like PR work or something, or maybe they're doing. How come I can't pick this up? Let me pick it up. Where is... They really need to make that crosshair better. Oh, what's this guy's name again? Peter Shawcross. Okay. Peter Shawcross. Okay. Peter Shawcross. I think Peter wants me to stay out of his room. Okay. Peter Shawcross, are you here? Peter Shawcross, give me a sign. Peter Shawcross, are you here? How old are you, Peter? Are you close, Peter? Okay. Well. Oh. I think I saw him. Peter? Did I see you? There you are. Oh, you look dangerous. Okay. He was carrying an axe, so we are gonna take our leave. Alright, that's the first time dots has actually worked for me. He was carrying an axe there. Okay, so we got dots. And Spirit Box was a no. And there was no ghostwriting. So you have to be a Yuri. Yuri? Yep. Revenge and hatred. Yep. Strong effects on sanity. Smudge sticks. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take you. And sanity looks okay. And okay, we'll need you anymore. We'll take the camera. But yeah, it really makes me wonder just how whoa. Okay. That was interesting. I've never heard that sound before. Okay. Okay, we got the bone. Unless you are gonna give me like a sneak peek, we are leaving. Okay, we are definitely leaving. Alright, found some remains. We got that one, and we got evidence, photo. Okay. Let's see if we're right. Ta-da. Woohoo! Okay, 2 for 2. Okay, we are going to try. We're going to go back to normal. Or let's see, amateur, intermediate. Okay. We're going to go to intermediate. And we're going to go back to Tanglewood. And see how bad we do. If we can get Tanglewood right, then we'll move on to a different map. Yeah, okay. When you say that, Mr. Guy in the speaker, that means he's going to be violent. Okay. Motion sensor, so it's going to be a wanderer. It's going to hunt. And it's probably going to drain my sanity pretty bad. Okay. It's good to know. Okay. And it's raining. Oh, I forgot to restock on sandy stuff. Oh boy. Okie dokie. So let's see how quickly I... Oh. Okay. That's not good. So I think we could safely say the main hallway is not going to be a safe haven. And you are definitely wandering around if you're all the way over here when the temperature was already dropping in the main hallway. Okay. I mean, you're already throwing stuff, which is not a good sign. So we're gonna put you there. Okay. And the main hallway was already iffy. And we are already at 2 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna set motion sensor there. Hey, thanks for clearing the table for me, by the way. I appreciate that. Make sure you do the dishes before we finish, though. Wow. That is some mean lightning. Okay. Ah. Okay, and we'll set another motion sensor. Okay, I'm gonna put you right. Ah! Boy, you are just rambunctious, ain't ya? I'm gonna put motion sensor right there. Now let's see if we got anything on camera. This ghost is definitely going ham. Okay, we got the spirit orbs, so that's a good sign. Got spirit orbs. Okay, so let's do. Okay, let's check for that. And that. Okay. Do we have any? Not. Oh. Okay, you're at least in the room with me. And we are not freezing our butt off. Oh, it's still going down. Went down. But stop short of 0. Okay. You are standing right next to me. And I do not see any handprints. So we're gonna assume There's no handprints. Okay, ultraviolet, no. Freezing temperatures, maybe. Could not get anything on EMF yet. Need to check the boards. Or check the books. Wait a minute, I don't need that. I need... Oh, hush. Joseph Birch. Okay. Okay. I never saw the bone either. Okay. Let's see. Book. Whoa, that went up to a 4. Okay, let's see here. Joseph Birch, are you here? How old are you, Joseph? Joseph, if you're here, give me a sign, please. Okay. Oops. Joseph, if you're here, give me a sign, please. Joseph Birch, are you here? Okay. Well, you are not answering. And you still haven't hit 0 yet. You only spiked to like 4. Let's see if we find the bone while I'm thinking about it. I mean, this guy is wandering all over the place. I never did check these rooms, did I? I wonder if you hid it away in a closet, maybe? No. Oh, that's wrong. They put boxes in the closet? Okay. I didn't realize that they put boxes in the closet. So you can't hide in it. Wow. Okay. So EMF was a no. Ghostwriting was a no. Spirit box. It didn't answer the spirit box. But that would mean... I mean, I guess... Okay. I guess we could go with that. Process elimination, I guess? I don't know, let's find out. I'm kind of iffy on this one, but let's see. All right, we got that one right too. We're 3 for 3. Okay. Well, we'll move on to a different house then. Huzzah! Okay. All right, level up. We got a new flashlight. Nice. Yeah, new type of flashlight. Woohoo! So we're gonna upgrade. Yatta! Okay. That's always nice to be able to upgrade. Okay. Now, let's see here. I need to... Did I refill? Okay, I need to buy you. Add. Okay. Okay, let's try. Let's try Ridge View. We'll see what we get, how well we'll do here. Okay. Something tells me this is going to be a bad one, because it's already talking about repelling the ghost with incense while it's chasing, and then prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Why do I have a bad feeling about this one? Alright. Well, we can only do what we can do, right? Wait, what's okay, I'm trying to remember what this house is. 'Cause I haven't done this house in a while. Okay. Okay, I know which house this is. Whoops. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you're going up. Okay, this door is open. Why is this door open already? Guitar. The breaker's downstairs, isn't it? Which makes this even worse, but I mean, I guess I could leave the lights off. Let's check upstairs. 9 times out of 10, the ghost is upstairs. pretty sure I'm getting close. That temperature is... Yeah, temperature's slowly dropping. Okay. So... let's see. Oh, there's a bone. It's a jawbone. Okay. So you are definitely in this room. Oh yeah, that does remind me. I do have the other game that they Hi there. You must be April. How you doing, April? Okay, you're still at 5. That caught me off guard. All the other ghosts have been relatively quiet, and then all of a sudden this one starts talking, you know? Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, so I also, I haven't played hardly any of it, but, I do have, Ghost Exile, or yeah, Ghost Exile, which is supposed to be like this one, only... Oh, that's a radio. Okay. Here. Can you sign my book, please? Thank you. Which is, it's supposed to be more in depth than even Phasmo is, where, you know, because you gotta identify the ghost, then you have to pick like the right thing in order to exorcise the demon or ghost or whatever. I haven't played it yet. I was going through my Steam library and then realized I had bought it on sale probably like last year or something, maybe. But I never actually played it. So I may try that sometime this... Did the fandom go away? Well, I think she's probably mad. I have a feeling this is just it's a really bad feeling. By the way, I have a really bad feeling that this one's probably going to kill me. And the only reason why I'm saying that right now is because of these particular secondary objectives that all involve me being hunted and or chased. But that's just me, you know. I could be totally wrong. Whoa. There she goes. See what I mean? See what I mean? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I mean, my sanity was still like in the mid to upper 70s. She kills me. Oh, I just knew that was gonna happen. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. At least I got insurance. Oh, man. How painful was that, huh? Oh, man. Well, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? But, you know, I mean, I just knew it was gonna happen. So at least I have money to replace my gear. All right. Let's try Ridgeview again, because that was painful. But yeah, I have that one. So I was thinking. Are you kidding me? I gotta do another. Okay. At least it's ghost event and parabolic microphone. So that means I have a feeling I at least have a chance this time around. So I was going through my Steam catalog just to see what games I have for October. I have that one, and then I also have Untold Stories, which is supposed to be horror-like. So I may also play that one and try to one-shot it. So I've seen people beat it in like 6 hours. So I may try to one-shot it. I don't know. We'll have to see. If I do Corpse Party, that visual novel will probably take like 3 or 4 streams. But then I also want to start doing our like marathon of clips for Hololive, and I'm gonna start doing the best Scream clips starting next week. So I got the first bracket completely done. Second bracket is I'm still working on the second bracket. But I think the hardest ones again for me are going to be Indonesia, because I've never really watched a lot of Indonesia. So, I mean, yeah, it's easy to put them into like a search and try to just find them that way, but you know, their personalities are definitely different than what I'm used to. You know, oh, Bone's right there. Okay. And the other thing is that they since they you know I'm not sure how much or how well the Indonesian fan subbing is, because at least when I'm watching like JP, I can identify specific words and sentences, so I can at least tell if they are relatively being correct in their fan subbing, or if they are maybe embellishing a bit, or if they're just completely guessing, right? But Indonesian is completely different, and and I listen to it, and then I sometimes it's weird because sometimes it sounds like they're mad, and they aren't mad at all. They're just like really excited or really into whatever they're talking about. But to me, they sound like they're mad. But yet, chat seems to like be having a ball with it, and I can't read the I can't read the room when it comes to Indonesia yet, because I haven't watched enough of it, and I don't know what they're saying. I haven't ever studied it, so it's gonna be it's gonna be a challenge, and there's 9 of them, which is gonna be even more of a challenge. Luckily, they speak English, of course, but there's a lot of times where they speak, a lot in Indonesian, and just looking at Ollie, for example. I mean, there's times where she's speaking Indonesian, and it's like a very popular clip. And she's not speaking English. So I have to really rely on what other people are saying that she's saying. Okay. Oh, I heard a plate. So are you down here? Because I heard a plate. Oh. Okay. Well, nice of you to let me know where you're at. I'm going to put this right here. Whoops. And if you'll sign my book, please, I'd really appreciate it. I'm a big fan of yours, and I am looking forward to seeing more of you. Well, that's helpful because you're like literally right there at the door. Now, if only you would have made your presence known a little bit sooner. Okay, I am going to have to pop some of the good stuff. We're going to take the parabolic microphone. And I heard you clicking on some switches. Let's see if I can hear some noises. You got any noises for me? Maybe. Okay, let's look at the... Any handprints? Handprints. Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, we got a handprint. Thank you. But, you know, if you could really write in my book, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, well, take your time. Take your time. You know, I'm not going to rush you. You take your time. Ah! He didn't sound very happy. Hey, so we're done with that. We're done with that. We got a handprint, which is good. Okay, so at least we're on the right track. Still no ghost orbs. Okay, well, since the bone is right there, I'm gonna make sure that we at least get the bone and picture of it. Okay, I'm gonna put you down there. Okay. Okay. It's such a pretty night. Look at that. Look at that sky. See all them stars. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Oop. Wait. Alright, well, we at least heard something, so let's try talking to him. Robert Lancaster. I'm wondering where Knight and the rest of them are tonight. I mean, it's 9 o'clock, so if they're not around by 10, they must not be coming around tonight. Okay. Robert Lancaster, give me a sign, please. Robert Lancaster, are you here? Robert Lancaster, can you hear me? Where are you, Robert? Robert, can you hear me? Robert, are you there? Robert, are you there? Okay. I'm not getting a response from him, so... I didn't realize until now, but there's a little small LED on the very bottom right that flashes red or green, I guess. It hasn't been sucking my sanity. There's no ghost orbs either. It hasn't tripped EMF. Whoops. Well, there's no ghost orbs, no spirit box. Jen, well, the last one that killed me, the last demon that killed me like really quick. I'm wondering because I never turned on the power. No, because this one you need ultraviolet, so it can't be Jin. Okay, so what about Mylene? Mylene hasn't. This one hasn't been vocal other than that one time. Oh, that was the one before. Never mind. Okay. So it hasn't been vocal. Oh, that's right. Okay, we did get a handprint. Okay, we did get a handprint, so it still could be a Jin. Okay. We've been get. We don't want it to be a demon, though. We definitely don't want it to be a demon. See, I don't know how these. They keep changing how the various protection item things work. Because it used to be as long as you held it towards them, it would break once, and then after it broke after one side broke it, if it broke a second time, then you were toast. Then you had to put it between you and whatever, right? But now I don't know what it is now. Okay. I got an idea. I want to find out whether or not this thing is like running all over the place or not. Because if it's territorial, it's only going to stay in that one specific area, right? But if it's wandering all over the place, it's gonna leave this room. So I want to know if you are leaving. I'll put one more over there. Ooh. Well, you must have tried something because you left a spike there. There's still no ghost orbs. Okay. So we're gonna check and make sure. I swear that the my character runs like how I used to sound when I used to smoke. Out of breath. Okay. So if you are leaving this area, okay, he's close. You're close. I know you're close. Where are you? I don't see you running. Okay, so we're gonna call freezing temperatures on this. Okay, so we finally got freezing temperatures, which means it's either a djinn or a demon. And since it has not attacked me, I'm gonna say it's probably a djinn because it hasn't left that area yet either. It seems extremely territorial. And I haven't turned the power back on, so it's never had a chance to use its ability here. And, and that's one of the upsides to being lazy like me. So we're gonna go with Jen. Let's see how if we did okay. All right. Oh, it was a gore yo-yo. Okay. It sure didn't act like one. Alright, well at least we didn't die on that one. Let's try the Willow Street. Willow Street is usually as hard, but I at least have better luck than the Grafton House. Okay, Willow Street. Don't talk like that. Okay, cleanse the area with incense. I can do that. I don't want to escape a ghost hunt. Pitcher, I can handle a pitcher. Okay. Oh lordy. Okay. If you haven't noticed, I tend to die to. I tend to die the women ghosts. For some reason. I think they hate me. I don't know why. I talk to them very nicely. I'm not like Callie, which, threatens to beat him up and all that other stuff. Callie's always talking shite, towards them. I at least, ask them how they're doing, how their day's been, all that stuff. Okay. This one has, since... stop that. Since there's a history of this one being in the basement, I'm gonna pre-stock my stuff here to make it a little bit easier. Okay, and if I find that, oops, no, let's do the camera last. Let's grab you. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this game and, women ghosts, but they 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 tend to kill me a lot. Okay, so we're currently between, let's see, right above 5. Oh. Okay. Thermometer has not moved. Oh, that door's different. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like you're in here. Let's check the bathroom. Oh. I'm so used to these doors coming out. Okay, that door is open. Oh, okay, found the bone. Okay. So that means you... Are you in the master bedroom? Ooh, safe. Oh, you're downstairs, aren't you? Please tell me you're not in the very, very last room. Let it ghost. Okay. Well, since I'm all the way down here, so I'm going to turn the power on. It's weird. I am probably the furthest away from the ghost that I could possibly be because the temperature is going higher. So where are you? Okay. It's slowly starting to go down again, so I'm on the right floor. Okay, you're not here. Temperature's going up. Wait a minute. Was this doll always here? I don't remember this doll being here. Okay, and the temperature is getting hotter. What the hell is going on? Why? Okay, now it's dropping. Okay, you're in here. Okay. How did... Were you always in here? Okay. Well, we are gonna... put you there. Let me pick up the glow stick. This ghost is definitely a strange one. It's not. Whoa! Hey, 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 don't throw. Be nice. Please? Oh, I just saw it too. Please? Be nice? Can you write in my book? Please? Okay, well, I don't... Okay, well... This one's interesting because... Wow, and she already sucked the 79% of my sanity, but she turned on the TV. I mean, that's a good thing, right? No? 'Cause now I... Why did you turn on the TV, lady? She ate my sanity pretty quick. I need to find out where she might be wandering. Because she was in the kitchen, but then she's also in that front room. Which has me kind of curious on just like how far is she roaming here? Whoa, whoa. Hey, 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 please don't do that. Please be nice. Please? There, I turned off your TV for you. Okay? How's that? I turned off your TV for you. Wasn't that nice of me? Grr. I just saved you some electricity. See that? I'm kind of afraid that if I use incense now, I'm going to piss her off. Okay, I don't see any ghost orbs. But she hasn't tripped my motion sensor, which is weird. So I wonder if she's going through the walls. Okay. No ultraviolet. No ghost orbs. So I'm wondering... I'm wondering if this is a wraith. EMF 5 and spirit box. Okay. Let's see if Jessica will let me talk to her without killing me. Jessica, if you're here, give me a sign, please. Jessica, if you're here, give me a sign, please. Jessica, can you hear me? Jessica, are you here? Okay. Jessica, are you here? Jessica, if you're here, give me a sign, please. Oh, she's not responding. But she is doing a very good job of trying to spook me. Aren't ya? Huh? She even threw a stuff. She even threw this stuff all the way out here. Wow. Okay. So no spirit box. No ghost writing. So you have to be an Oni. And that would make sense. Since it did drain my sanity really quick. It hasn't attacked me yet, so... Okay, so... let's see here. Oh, what was my sanity at? Okay. Okay, so... okay, let's see if that gets me my... okay, that got me that. Let's go get that bone real quick. And hopefully we don't die. Hey, hey, hey. Don't beep me. You know, I haven't seen a Polaroid camera in decades. I wonder if they actually exist still. Okay, so we got picture of the bone, Oni. We met at least one of the sub goals. So let's see if we're right. That's the other strange thing, you know. I mean, it's I died to the last that demon. It's a poltergeist. All right. Well. Apparently we're still not. We're still batting 0% on intermediate. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's try doing the Grafton House. See, I don't quite get the how the game tabulates whether or not you die or not, because I mean the way it was, you know, in early access. No. I thought we were here because we were checking to make sure their roof wasn't leaking. You know what I mean, Mr. Radio Man? Not because of a ghost. Anyways. 'Cause I mean, when it was in early access, it you know, it seemed like you had to have like below 50% before, you know, you died. But my last one was all the way in. I was like 75% probably. Sanity, crucifix, microphone. Okay. See, and this actually looks a lot brighter in stream as opposed to on my monitor, because I turned up the brightness so it didn't look nearly as bad as it did when the last time I streamed this. I haven't watched Poltergeist the movie in ages. Okay, this one does make sense, I guess, because it was throwing a lot of stuff around. But it never answered the spirit box. And there were absolutely no hand or fingerprints anywhere. And there was no ghostwriting. So, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know. And I guess I have to use the other box. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's clear the top first. Because the top floor always seems to be difficult to clear. And I'm not overly familiar with the layout of this floor. So I always get this one mixed up with the 3-story. What happened to the door? Where the hell am I? See what I mean? I get lost. Okay. There was another door. Where was this other door? I could have sworn there was another door. No? Okay, whatever. We'll just keep moving on. See, I have no idea about this house. Because to me, it feels like it has changed since last time I've... That's an interesting picture. I would not want a picture of my family staring at me while I'm on the John. That's just my opinion. Wait a minute. So are those the only rooms up here? Okay, so... Okay, so I haven't been in this room yet. But you know what I mean? I wouldn't want my family's pictures staring at me while I'm dropping a deuce. I would feel very self-conscious about myself. I don't know, maybe that's weird, but... Okay, I heard something. I heard something get thrown. So, were you in here? Aha. You threw some ant killer. Okay. So we've established you are in the kitchen. Not too far from the door. Drop you there. How we doing with temperatures? Oh yeah, we're definitely below 0. Okay, so at least we got freezing temperatures, so that's a plus. And do we have anything on camera? Yeah, I haven't watched Poltergeist since... Oh man, it's probably been since I was 20 years ago, maybe? When I was young, a lot younger. Back then it scared me. I don't know if it would scare me now. Well, I saw stuff being thrown around, but I didn't see any ghost orbs. But we did get freezing temperatures, so that's a plus. Let's do the writing. And I need the parabolic microphone again. I think between... Oh, you're opening doors. Good for you. Whoa. Weird glitch. Ah. I think it said carry it forward. I think. I'm not quite sure what it said. But at least we got on microphone. Okay. Ooh, we're at 76. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. But I remember watching Poltergeist around the same time as I watched The Exorcist. Did you write in the book? Hey, you wrote in the book. Thank you. You are so kind. I really appreciate you. You know that? Now, I'm not trying to be nosy. But I would like to see if you show up on dots. That's okay. Now, I see my breath. But I don't see you. Okay. I don't see any handprints. No handprints. No fingerprints. No handprints. No handprints. No handprints. Still no fingerprints or handprints. Okay, thank you very much. I will be back later on, okay? Alright. Yeah, I remember watching Poltergeist and The Exorcist around the same time, and they were both, you know, back then when I was younger, I think I was probably more scared. I think if I watched them now, I would probably look at them about the same as, say, like Hellraiser. You know, I can sit and watch Hellraiser and not flinch. But that one's more body horror, I guess, as well, so... curse video. I don't know if you're that. What's a revenant? Revenant. Now, it hasn't tried to attack me, so. Yeah, Exorcist is an all-time classic. You know, I totally agree. The second one, not so much. The second one was kind of bad. The third one, you know, tried to rekindle what was there, and I mean it was better, but you know they should have stopped at the first one. Okay, so this one has not stopped paranormal activity even though it's there. So I'm wondering if this is not a demon. But it hasn't attacked. But this one does fear crucifixes. So I'm wondering maybe this is a demon. But I didn't see anything with ultraviolet. If I cross that out. I didn't see any dots either. There's no ghost orbs. So that leaves spirit box and EMF. Okay. So I'll grab the spirit box again, but we're also gonna put a crucifix out for peace of mind. Okay, so we'll put you right there. If you can hear me, give me a sign. Are you there? If you can hear me, give me a sign, please. How old are you? Can you hear me? Where are you? Okay, this guy is not answering that. Okay, there's my crucifix. So we're gonna grab you. Where is... That crucifix blends in with the floor so well. Hellraiser is definitely a you know, it's an acquired taste, you know. There because there's so many different layers to the storytelling. You know, it's not just like the early version of torture porn that a lot of people, you know, try to make it out to be. I mean, there's a lot of depth to it. You know, a lot of it they try to, you know, make it out as, you know, just the shallow story that was, you know, told on the surface layer. and they were able to tell a pretty good narrative throughout the first several, at least the first couple of movies. But they got significantly worse as time went on. That I will totally admit. But that the entire thing about revenge and wanting to, they're seeking immortality, selling your soul, the entire lament configuration, all those components were it was very deep for its time. It was very deep. Even by today's standards, it was very deep. They actually had character development, and they used character development throughout, several movies. Okay, I did not get an answer on the spirit box, so it has to be a shade. And this guy is not, it would make sense that it's a shade because it didn't, it didn't trigger the EMF, and it's probably not going to trigger EMF until it attacks. And that time it did stop all the activity when I was in that room. So we're going to go with shade. And I didn't see the bones anywhere, but let's see. I kind of wish that they would have revisited. Yay! It was a shade. Awesome. I kind of wish they would have revisited some of the stuff in Hellraiser. I know that they had the newest movie that came out, but I mean there's so many other configurations within, not just the lament configuration within the whole box, puzzle box type thing. And they never really explored any of the a lot of the reasoning why the Hellraisers, the people from Hell are the way they are, other than just kind of the punishment fits the crime type thing, where pain finally equals pleasure, because that's all they ever experience, and so on and so forth. To me, it's a very perverse type thing, because I'm always in pain and I never find any pleasure from it. So I kind of I don't know about that one. Okay. I always struggle with the camp because it's so big. I mean, it's not big, but okay. There's so many little hiding spots in the camp, though. But you know what? We'll give the camp a shot. Do I have everything packed up here? Yes. And the thing that I didn't like about the newest Hellraiser was the characters were so stupid. I mean, part of what made the original Hellraiser so great was that the characters were smart. Okay, motion sensor, crucifix, parabolic, microphone. Okay, Ellen. Ellen? No, Ellen, you're deceased. Oh, you're not gonna be buying businesses and then selling them off for a loss and then buying it back for a bigger loss, are you? Or giving away cars, Ellen? We need you to give away more free stuff like Oprah did, Ellen. Okay, that's enough. But yeah, the characters were actually fairly smart. I mean, yeah, so, what they were, some of their actions were, moronic, which, is what causes their downfall. However, at the same time, what they were attempting to do, or how they died, wasn't nearly as blatantly dumb as how a lot of other characters in horror movies end up dying because they're just cannon fodder. They just need a body count, so they put them in there for the body count. I mean, that no. At least try to make your characters a little bit intelligent. Okay. And we will grab you. This is going to be a little harder because I have absolutely no idea what the layout is for this place. I have no idea where the fuse box is either. Oh, well, maybe. Okay, it got close and then now it's going back up. So you're wandering. Hey, 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 hey. Don't yell. Please? You obviously did not like the lights on. I get it. Okay, we'll just. Can you sign my book? At least. I mean, if you don't want me to turn on the lights, just ask politely, please. Okay? Just ask. I'll drop you right there. I get it. We'll just have one light on the entire time. Okay? There you go. Ooh, okay. We got ghost orbs. That's a good thing. Okay, we got ghost orbs. And this one was immediately hostile. Whoops, wait a minute. That was EMF. Ghost orb. Okay. We'll do you. And we'll do you. Because you touched that light thingy over there. Okay. Okay. We're cool. We're cool. We are not being aggressive in any shape. You're still above 0. And even though I put... Whoa! Oh, shite. This guy does not like me talking. Wow, and it's already taken off a third of my sanity. Okay. Now, there was a ghost that did not like people talking. Which one was it? I remember when I was looking, talking near this ghost angers it, so it must be a yokai. And it, when, you know, since I was yapping, I mean, as soon as I, you know, was yapping and I turned on that light and then I turned it off, it hissed. And when I was talking this last time, it did the same thing. It has to be a yokai. And it makes sense because ghost orbs are in here. I am not gonna mess with this ghost anymore. I'm pretty sure we got it already, but I am gonna try to get it. I'm not gonna get too selfish here, but actually, let's pop some sanity juice. Okay, and we're gonna be very quiet when we go back in here, so I have no idea if that's gonna pick it up or not. Ah! This thing has me. This one legit has me kind of freaked because it's like this one was immediately hostile when we walked in. Ah! Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I got it. I got it. That's all we need. I got it. Did we got the check mark? Yes, we got the check mark. Okay. We can wait around for the motion sensor for a few minutes. But if it doesn't trip the motion sensor, I'm not gonna cry over it. So Ah. Okay, we got the motion sensor. Thank you. Okay, we're out of here. I'm not gonna die to this one. I don't care. Ellen was already pretty mad when we got here, so. Oh. Revenant! What? No way! It was totally a yokai! What are you talking about? I mean, like, as soon as I started talking, she got mad. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, well, you know, I mean, I didn't... I was more worried about, like, getting out without dying because she immediately just got hostile as soon as I walked in there. Okay, well, let's swing back around here because I have only gotten 2 out of 7 right so far on intermediate with just the small and like semi-medium maps. So let's swing back around to Riverview Court and see how we do here. There was no way that was a Revenant. Because I mean, okay, Revenant. She didn't write anything. That last ghost didn't write anything. And it never got below 5 degrees. I mean, it really makes me wonder if all ghosts make the room cold, however, some have been known to make it drop extremely fast. Okay? That's all the book says. It never states, like, how cold it has to be in order for it to be considered freezing. I mean, it used to be that, you know, if it was 0 degrees Celsius or, you know, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, then that was considered freezing, right? But I mean, this one always seems to kind of, you know, especially with these new thermometers, they always seem to be playing a little fast and loose with what they consider freezing. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can't get this one right this time. The last time I was here, I got killed really bad. Okay, we'll drop the camera there, and we'll go back and grab my flashlight, and we'll grab. I mean, I never even got out of the room for the first time. Oh lordy. Okay, at least this one's not not a girl. I don't know why, but this game and me and the female ghost all they don't like me in this game. Night, how welcome, my friend, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. I was talking about you earlier. Whoa. Okay, you don't have to throw things as soon as I walk in the room. Yo! Yo! Hey! No need for violence. No need for violence, but we did find the skull. Okay. Um but yes, I was talking about you earlier, wondering if you were going to make an appearance or not. I'm glad that you were able to make it. I was just commenting on how this game seems to uh, not like me when the ghosts are female. This is like real life. Oh. uh, how you doing? Now see, I'm wondering if you aren't wandering around here. Let's play the guitar. Okay. I'm assuming that you are at work today. Well, wait a minute. No, today is Saturday. Well, you do work on Saturdays? Are you at work today? Okay, temperature's dropping. But you are definitely throwing things around. So roll. Okay, Mr. Ghost, if you could sign my book, I'd really appreciate it. And we are also going to drop this right about there. In case you, yeah, I'll save you a little bit of good gist. My God, work has been a pain. Not today, but that might change now, sadly. So, why is it, why might it change? Are you like moving to different employment, or what's going on? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, snap. Okay, apparently Israel is under attack. And I'm not kidding. That tone that you hear in the background is the Iron Dome alert. Holy crap. They're getting shelled. Holy crap. They are getting hammered. They just got attacked from Gaza from 3. Holy crap. Okay, somebody just started the apocalypse over there or something. Cause they just got shelled north of Gaza all the way up towards Tel Aviv. And it's still going. My God. Come on, guys. I mean, can't you just put, like... Holy crap. They are just, like, going ham. they just had 74 rounds of rockets that they fired at Israel. Holy shit. Well, I'm not in Israel, but I find it fascinating that, you know, there's such a there's such drama over such a small piece of land that is literally like the size of New Jersey. Not that I find it entertaining. It's just, I mean, it's literally like the size of New Jersey, and they spend millions of dollars developing rockets and missiles and all sorts of other stuff just to attack them. And wow, bro, I thank you for setting out a place for me. I appreciate this. I did not do this, by the way. But hey, I appreciate this. This is nice. I'd like to sit at the adult table, if that's okay. But I'll sit on the floor. That's all right. But I mean, literally, like millions of dollars. Tens, hundreds of millions of dollars. Oh, okay, we got a handprint. And temperature. Oh, oh, oh! And we got writing. Okay, okay. We got two things. Two things. Good. Okay. Wait, could you imagine how, what they could do with all the money that they spend on, munitions? If they turned that around and actually spent it on, I don't know, building houses. Yeah. um, you know, Infrastructure, feeding people, making sure everyone has a house. Just it makes a little bit more sense. They are still going. Okay, there is something big going down in Israel right now. I mean, big. I mean, the system that so like they have the Iron Dome alert system that that's um you can download the app, and get the alerts, right? Holy sh! Okay, if you happen to be over in the Middle East right now, please stay safe, because they have literally launched they have literally launched over 100 different missile attacks that have reached and surpassed Tel Aviv from the Gaza, and it's still going. And they have made it 3/4 of the way to shelling Jerusalem. There has to be something big. I mean, they have. Let's hope this is not like the coming apocalypse, guys. Um, because this, I mean, I hate to say it, but this is not good. Um, we do not need to be. Oh, you are wandering around. We didn't. We do not need to be. We don't need the world to be drawn into a war that is, that costs trillions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of lives. I mean, there's just no call for it. There's no reason why it should happen. Not over land. You know, there's no reason for it. Yeah, we don't need World War III. We really don't. Did I grab? I forgot the camera. Okay, we are gonna make this my last map because, well, I'm gonna pause for a second after this map because I want to check the live feeds on YouTube and just see whether or not anybody's talking about what's going on. I know you wandered that way. So okay, this is big. They have they are still going. And I'm not getting anything on the microphone. Okay, we got a little creak there. Anything? Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, it's not getting the 5, so it's not EMF. Okay. But there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So it's not EMF. So it leaves poltergeist or demon. And this sucker has not attacked. So I'm wondering if maybe this is a poltergeist. And that would make sense because it's throwing stuff around. So let's go with poltergeist. And I believe we got... Okay, we're at 68. Okay, we can cleanse the room. So we'll do that real quick, and then we'll pack up and see if we are right. We are cleansing the room. Cleansing the room. Whoa! I pissed them off. Okay, we're out of here. Yeah, I know you're mad because I cleansed the room. I'm sorry, but I want the points. Okay, let's see if we are right. Poltergeist! Yes! Alright. Score. Alright. We hit it big this time. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Level up! Alright. Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll call that. We'll call that good. So I would like to leave on a high note, and we got the Grafton House right. We got Willow Street right. Got Ridge Court right. I still say that this was a yokai though when I was down here. But oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here because we are at 2 hours and 45 minutes into the stream. So some final things before I sign off. Just to give you guys a heads up on how things are going to play out going into next week, assuming that we aren't at World War III right by next week. So next week, I do intend on starting the best Scream streams of for Hololive. We'll start off with the Gen 0, and we'll see how long Gen 0 takes, and assuming that it only takes about, say 45 minutes to an hour, to get through one generation, then we'll move on to the generation that is going up against them, and then we'll review that, and then determine from there who has the best Scream out of each generation, and then pick a final winner, going head to head between that generation, and then we'll move on to the next bracket within the playoff structure for it. And then we'll go through all of those until we get to the actual winner. I'm going to assume it'll take probably about an hour to maybe an hour and 20 minutes per generation, depending on how many people are in it and how many clips I can find. Um, if they're, if they're a person that either doesn't get scared very easily, like, and I always use Sora as a good example, or if they're like, Aski, that, when she screams, she's more cute than, like, Scream Queen material, then it the amount of clips are going to be less, and I'm still going to show, like, like Aski, she has, like, a lot of this extremely adorable clips of, like, when she screams. She's really girly, but she doesn't, like, scream like Jamie Lee Curtis. She's just extremely girly when she screams, But then there's other people like, like Botan, who just laughs through every jump scare. So it's harder to find stuff like that, So, but then you also have the extreme other side of the spectrum, where you have people like Subaru, who, you only need like 2 or 3 examples of her to say, okay, we know what she's capable of, or like like Corone, she's scared of her own shadow, So, it's still fun to like, to revisit those moments. However, you don't want to throw out like 8 or 10 of them in a row that each take 2 to 3 minutes, because then you spend half an hour watching the same that same person scream the same way, through 5, 6 different clips, right? And you don't really want to do that when you have 8 to 10 other people that you're trying to look at the same time. So I'm gonna start that next week, and we'll run the gambit. And if we have to, we'll go into November. I would prefer not to go into November, but if we have to, we'll go into November with it. I also have, like I was telling Umberto earlier, I have Ghost Exile that I apparently bought sometime last year or the year before, and I've never played it. So I'm thinking I might stream that, just to try it out. I've been getting subtle hints from a developer that I they're not offering me the game or anything like that, but and I'm keeping an eye on when their game goes on sale. If their game goes on sale sometime between now and Halloween, I may stream it. It's kind of like Phasmo, but it's not entirely like it. Let's see here, and then let's see here. I also have let's see, Corpse Party. Let's see, Corpse Party. Stories Untold. Let's see here. There's a game called Creeping Terror that I bought at some point. I don't know why I bought that. I let's see. And then I also have all the Amnesia games that are installed on this PC that I know will be able to run it. And then there's a bunch of other ones as well. Like, I mean, if I actually needed content to stream, I mean, I have like, Danganronpa. I have like the other sequels to Corpse Party. I of course, then I have the Biohazard or Resident Evil games. So yeah, I mean, I got plenty of stuff that I could stream for October. But I at least want to try to stream a few horror games because the last 2 years I have not had the opportunity to do anything for Halloween, and so at least this year I'd like to try. And if I pick a few games that aren't too long, I know I'll finish them by the end of October, or at the very least, going into November. I believe. When does Alan Wake 2 come out? Is that this month? Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 does come out the 27th. I have no idea whether or not I'm going to get my motherboard back for my gaming rig, but it comes out the 22nd. So I may have to wait till October or November to actually play it, which would suck. Yeah. I absolutely love watching her, when they're playing horror games. Lemmy is always like she is probably the cutest VTuber I have ever seen stream a horror game, because I mean she you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of like every reason why you take a girl to a horror movie when you go on a date in October because you want her to like get scared and cling on to you type thing, I mean that's exactly what she reminds me of, because she's always playing, she always has to have someone else with her when she plays a horror game. And the few times that she did play a Biohazard game alone, you could tell she was always trying to put up a strong front, but she would eventually start panicking and just go kind of bird brain, fight or flight type of mentality. She fits the mold so perfectly of, you can't help but just want to reach out and hug her because of the how she acts, and it's adorable. Fuamoko also reminds me of that. I want to look real quick. I don't know if I think they left it up. Let me look. Oops. Let's see here. They did take it down. Okay. I will have to see if I can't find the somebody that archived it. Um, there. See. Okay. So I'll put a couple of links in the community tab here after I sign off. If you haven't had, oh, there it is. Okay, so and I'll also put this in the community tab as well. So Fuomoko, in their past life, they played Alien Isolation. And if you haven't had the opportunity to watch them play Alien Isolation, you gotta watch it. It's really good. It's really, it's adorable. It's really adorable. Actually, that is. Let me see. Wait. Did they play? That's their. They didn't finish it. Let's see here. Let me find the first stream. I believe this is the first stream. I believe this one's the start, the first stream that they did, because they didn't get that far in stream 2. They spent more time panicking and being scared than anything else. And then also on they played White Day, and they spent like I kid you not, they spent about 20 straight minutes hiding in a pot, because they were the one that was, I don't remember who was at the control, who had, I believe Akira had the controls, and Makoto was there providing moral support. And Akira like literally sat there for 20 minutes refusing to get out of the pot she was hiding in. It was so you would think that you would get frustrated at some point and just like turn it off, but it was so adorable just watching them two, and they have this thing where, like, when Akira gets too scared, and she doesn't want to move, and she's like, you do it, the other one is like, no, I don't have thumbs. Remember, I don't have thumbs. I can't play this game because I don't have thumbs. And she'll say stuff like that. It's just like the routine is just like adorable. But if you have a chance, and I'll also link these in the community section, along with some of their other past content on their former channel. It's probably the closest that we'll get this year for horror content, for at least for that generation, because I would feel it very unfair to try to showcase them in a best screen bracket, for Hololive when there's so little content of of that generation as a whole. Um, those two always put on a great clinic of like why horror games exist, and it's because you want to hear cute girls scream. you know and you want to feel scared too. You want to play scary games, but I really want to see them play like Friday the 13th, and have like have them play their generation play against like the console or Hololive Myth or something like that, because that way you have what do they call it? Not isometric, but it's like a 1 against 10 or 1 against 8 type of of game, and someone runs around as Jason, right? Someone runs around as the killer, and you can get more people than just like Dead by Daylight. It's not 4-on-1. You actually can have lots of people play. I know that rights issues are probably one of the main reasons why they don't stream something like that. Especially with the way the Friday the 13th franchise, the ownership of the rights has been in limbo for quite a while until recently. But I would really like to see them play a game like that where it could be like a yearly type of horror game experience where you're not just playing, you're not just waiting for them to play Among Us. You actually can have them play a horror game with a legit horror villain, and maybe they'll be able to play like Texas Chainsaw or something like that. I don't know, but it would be nice, Yeah, they're really good. And again, I'll post them up on the community tab for other people to look at too. Their older content is some great experience. And once you have an opportunity to watch their older content, you'll see exactly why they were able to hit the ground running so easily with where they ended up. So, but at any rate, I am not entirely sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow, but if I do, I will definitely post it on the community tab and on on social media. So please keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I will post the beginning date for doing the screen review for Hololive, and I'll post that up on both those places as well. And I'll also fill you guys in on which games I will be playing as those dates come up. This coming week is also going to be kind of a little busy for me because I have to do some routine health checkups. Thankfully nothing serious. But just, I also have to do that kind of stuff as well. So, there's that. But otherwise, guys, Knight and Umberto and everyone who came and went that lurked, thank you so much for dropping in. You know, I didn't expect a huge turnout for this, you know, mostly because basically first I messed up on posting on the community tab yesterday, and you know, with everything else that's been going on, you know, I'm fine with it just being us again as opposed to trying to attract the huge audience. But I always appreciate everyone that does come in and everyone that does lurk. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate it, and it gives me a much less headache because I'm less worried about moderating, and I'm able to actually concentrate on talking and playing the game instead. So, but otherwise, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully things die down and people don't start wars that they don't need to be starting. We'll see, I guess. But stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you guys for dropping in. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be for you. Until then, this is Marko Yamashita signing off. Peace.